Okay, go.
Okay, I put a folder on the desktop called Lighting Program because hopefully this laptop is going to be dedicated to this system here. So if we open it, you can't see the file extensions. So file extensions need to be enabled in the folder view so you can tell what on earth is in here. This is the actual program to install. This is the executable to start the program. That looks like the actual lightware, the PRG. And this looks like the, let's see if that comes up again. And this looks like the actual, well, this might be the PRG. See, and that's where if we had the file extension, it would be .lw4, .prg. And you need to be able to see these for ease of making these work. All you need to do is double click this Lightware 6.0, and that's going to open the actual program Lightware. And down on the bottom here, I've pinned both of them to the taskbar. This is the actual program, and I believe this is the control panel. So yeah, it is. So I'm going to show the control panel is important because right now the URL was a static 184. Right now it's 151. So it's up there on the board. Let this finish opening. So the actual program that's in that controller right now is the most recent one here. It's going to be the only one, is right here. So when you go into here, you'll see all the, this is where you do the actual programming, to change timers, change keypad buttons, add loads to buttons, etc. So that's loading. Let's take a look at the program. This is what connects to the actual controller and either downloads the program that's inside of it or uploads a program to it. What's opening, don't worry about the thing not supported because it's a lightware program looking at Savant keypads. What we're now looking at in this program is a .lw4 file. When you're all done doing programming, you would do File, Export, and you would export a program file. It would become a .prg. So that's already been all done, so we don't need to do that. And unless changes are made, you're never going to change the PRG. So here I would do like make sure it's, I'm going to use a file, I'm going to go TCP/IP. This is the address of your controller right now. It used to be 184. It probably needs to be changed inside. I would do to controller. I would go to the folder on the desktop, lighting programs. I would grab that PRG, tell it to grab that PRG file, which looks like this one here, and it would grab it and then send it to the controller, and then you're done. It's all running again. So if you have to replace a controller, you just stick it up here and plug everything in. I'm going to leave my cable here. It's attached to a port that's working on that switch up there, and you should be ready to go. Let's see, anything else? Oh, let's say you open it and you can't find it. You go to this IP address book, and then you do search. You may have to change the network adapter, and that's no big deal. You just click change adapter, and it's going to give you a list of stuff to do. But you would do search, and it'll look for it, look for it, look for it, and there it is. You can stop it, and then you could click select and exit. Same thing, it's just going to import that IP address, and you can see down below, connection successful, raring to go. When you upload a program, it's going to reboot the controller normally, and you will lose connection for probably 2 minutes easy, and you just have to wait for it to come back to connection successful. So that's pretty much in a nutshell.
I can stop.